And today we have a couple of special guests. And allow me to introduce the first one. Please go ahead and turn on your camera, Winnie. We'd love to see you.
Hi, Winnie.
Hi, Katie. I was enjoying the music.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, Barbara. How are you?
Hi, Winnie. So wonderful of you to be here. So
Sure.
I'll do a quick introduction to the group. We have about, 58 participants on today. So I am pleased to introduce to you the CEO of the Kenya Obstetrical and Gynecologic Society, Ms. Winnie Shena. Her background in education, she has a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She has several diplomas in leadership, certificate in global leadership, and a Master's of Science in Community Health and Development. She has served in several work roles, including with the Ministry of Health, and her background has been in reproductive health and now in leadership. And one thing that caught my eye looking over her CV was she has worked on something called Best Idea, the Healthcare Quality Challenge. Now, I know Winnie because she worked with us as a par excellence, a technical advisor when we did LARC in Kenya. I consider her an excellent colleague, a friend, and she is very inspirational when she talks. So I asked her to come on and share a little bit with us today about her journey. So I wanted to ask her, so I see that you've worked in quality. What role has quality, what does it have in your professional life today? Working on quality improvement. So over to you.
Thank you, Barbara. Hi, everybody. I may not have the privilege of meeting and knowing everybody, but I trust that you've had a good 3 days of LARC. LARC is very interesting. Oh, the music. I was just feeling, Katie, why didn't you pull this up when you were in Kenya? I don't know. Anyway, that is nice. So yes, I did work on a project, and it was the best idea that we had to come up with an idea for quality. And that was a congress that was being held by the Aga Khan University, East Africa. And I happened to have won a project because of the idea that I gave for quality. And unfortunately, we were not able to advance the project to fruition. However, I still retain the title and the trophies and all that we were able to get. But that said, I have done and worked in quality improvement arenas. And of importance is that quality helps you focus and helps you. Actually, the point of all what we do is to provide quality care. And I believe that we are all in the health fraternity. We are all working either from the hospital, or we are working in a lab, or we are working somewhere. For me, where I work, I implement projects in facilities and communities that are reproductive health related. And so we often look at quality as one of the key components for service delivery and even patient satisfaction. And so if I may talk about quality improvement, there's a lot to talk about. It's the golden thing in health. And so there's so much that I can say. But then I look at my professional work today and I'm thinking, how do I use quality improvement? Even though I don't work in the wards actively, I do not work. I'm an administrator. I work, I oversee staffs, and I implement policies. Then how is it going to benefit or work? Or how am I benefiting from quality improvement? I say that if I had not understood quality from the LARC perspective, there's so much of training in quality that is going on that is not harmonized. And so everybody is training quality, but I'm not sure and whether it is the right kind of content that we are delivering out there. But the moment I was able to interact with the LARC content, ARC, then LARC content, I realized a few things. One, it broke down quality into very, very simple components and concepts that you can apply even in your kitchen, for example. In my workplace, I ask myself every day, what am I supposed to accomplish today? What am I supposed to accomplish after 1 month? What am I supposed to accomplish after 6 months? I work on contract. I work on deliverables. I am given terms of reference. I have goals and targets that have been set for by the board that I need to achieve. And so I have to be very careful how I use my time. And so I have to keep asking myself, what am I trying to accomplish? And that is my point. That's the aim. That's the reason why I'm there. There's something I'm trying to accomplish. And that question is in the three questions. What am I trying to, the aim of LARC, the aim of your project, what are you trying to accomplish? So I keep asking myself, what am I trying to accomplish today? Then I ask myself another second question, which we all know. How will I know that a change is an improvement? Again, that helps you to avoid redundancy. Yeah, it helps you to avoid wastage of resources. I always say activity is not accomplishment. You can have too much activity with nothing that you can show for. You can go around and expend energy and actually not have anything to show for at the end of the day. So as an administrator, again, I ask myself, after all is said and done, yeah, after all is said and done, all these things that have been making changes, moving stuffs around, trying to take them for training, bringing them back, how will I know that that which I have done is an improvement? You know, and if it's not an improvement, why then do we need to spend resources on that particular area? So it has helped me to stop wasting resources, stop wasting time, you know, being able to focus, narrow down, you know, to something that you can be able to measure. Yeah. And so that is where your measurement comes in. Then what changes will you make that will result in improvement? Yeah. That is again the question that you keep asking yourself, what am I trying to accomplish today? And if I make this change, will it result in improvement? And that's the basis. If we are not going to improve our jobs, then we have no business being at work. We all go to work to improve. By the way, we cook in our houses so that we can improve our health. We sleep so that we can improve our health. We take you know, good diet. I've seen one person with a mask on. We are trying to look at all these COVID restrictions. We are improving our life. We are washing hands so many times. We are sanitizing, you know. Even in our matatus, I didn't even know what sanitizing is. Now they know there's an improvement. But, you know, there's an improvement going on. But those are the changes that you're talking about. What changes will I make so that it can actually result into an improvement? And I think that is the basis. You must always be looking towards improving something at your workplace. Otherwise, then you will be sacked, be fired. And for me, if you don't improve, you don't show results, then you have no business being there. I also think about sustainability. How will I sustain the improvement? Yeah, so we started so well. I always use COVID because everybody can relate to COVID, you know, every one of us, yeah, can relate to COVID. When we started, everyone was so scared. No, I mean, 2 meters away, it was 2 meters away, yeah. And we were able to sustain that insofar as every time we were told somebody has died and we were feeling, oh no, that shouldn't have happened. But over time, 6 months in our country, 6 months down the line, people have really not sustained the change. Yeah, the improvement that was there has actually gone down. Why? Because we've kind of gotten used. Yeah, we've gotten used to the problem. We've gotten used to. I cannot know. My neighbor is not COVID positive, so I don't have I don't have somebody closer to me who I can relate to and say this one got COVID, and so therefore I have to be careful. So we've not been able to sustain the change. And I know that is the same thing across board. Instead of wearing our masks, we are putting them on our necks, we are doing whatever, and so we cannot sustain the improvement. The thing is this, you have to think about how then will I sustain the improvement? How will I make sure that this improvement sticks on? What else do I do in my work that I think relates to LARC? We solve problems. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be problems somewhere. And sometimes we may want to solve problems ad hoc, but there are tools that we can use. The fishbone, you can look at the root cause analysis and find out what is the problem. I mean, and actually get to the root of the problem, and realize that this is the problem. This is it. This is, I'm not dealing with surface matter. I'm not dealing with the fruit. I'm dealing with the actual root. This is the problem, and that helps organizations like mine to not be able to deal with the fruit, but actually go to the root and not waste resources. Because for us, we are key on resources: finance resource, time resource, human resource. If you waste those resources, then you deem to be a better manager. And then I also think about it and say, luck. Barbara, there's a
I
lot
want
of,
to ask someone to go ahead and mute their mic. Everyone just double check your mic.
Barbara, you are the host now. You can mute second.
Oh, I thought you were the host. Okay. All right. So Winnie, we'll just take a little minute here and I will try to mute the person who has their mic open.
It's second north.
Okay. All right. I think we've got it now. I think everyone has their mics muted now. So that's great. Maybe.
okay.
Winnie, you have been saying what we've just been talking about today. So
Oh.
timely and so apropos. I love it that you're using the model for improvement. Do you have any words of wisdom for this LARC group? We've been going here for a while, but we've had challenges, of course, like everyone with the COVID. But words of wisdom from your experience.
I think if you like results at your work, if you really are a result-oriented person, then you will not have a problem with luck. It will be automatic. You'll love it. It's result-oriented. And if we are looking for results, then luck is the way to go. That's what I say. Luck is key on team. Luck is key on cross-cadre, cross-pollination, so that we are not working in silos. We are working together. I am a nurse, but I am an executive officer of a gynecological society in my country. And sometimes people just wonder how that happened. That's cross-cadre, cross-pollination. That is breaking the silo right there. I actually am not a gynecologist. I may be a nurse midwife, but I'm not a gynecologist, but still I work as a chief executive in that society. And luck helped me realize that it actually can be possible, because when I was working with Barbara, I was a project coordinator. I was not in the position I am right now. And so for me, I feel like if you are able to really get into understanding that luck is about helping you get results on a day-to-day basis, it's not even about the project, it's not even about the improvements in the lab or the viral load or whatever. You can actually get results for your life using luck and the skill sets that you actually acquire. And the attitude that you get can help you or propel you to realize you can be more than what you thought you can be. Because maybe you, in your silo approach, you thought, I cannot work with this group of people. I'm only used to my professional cadre because it's comfortable. And it's comfortable when we are similar, yeah? But when you come to LAC and you all have to work together, you realize, no, we can break the barriers. I can actually give input, I can deliver in another cadre very well. Like that's what I'm doing currently in the country. So I would wish that people just look at LAC not from the perspective of the project and how soon or when it's gonna be implemented or end, but how is it going to improve my life as it is right now? And I know once you look at it from that perspective, even your finance, even the way you manage your money, the way you manage your children, the way you manage your own household is going to change as a result of you thinking results. You'll always be looking at results and measuring results, measure, change, improve, sustain, like that. And you realize things are actually moving in your house as opposed to, running around and doing the same things over and over again and not seeing any improvement. That's my little piece of wisdom.
Wow, Winnie, that it's really so great to hear you again, and you inspire me very much. Congratulations on your new role, and
Yeah.
thanks so much for jumping in. It's just fabulous that we can share across different geographical locations now that we're all on Zoom. So thank you so much for coming today. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Winnie.
Thank you, Katie.
Good to see you today. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your inspiring talk.
All right.
Very inspiring.
Okay. I'll exit now, I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Winnie. Appreciate it.